Well, we have seen people happy only because they are people of faith. But we have seen people who are totally not happy on two scores. Number one, obviously, the tent or the camp is totally unsatisfactory. And I must tell you, the camp is unsatisfactory in the tent C, where the majority of the pilgrims are. So also is the same situation in the VIP tent. All of these facilities were paid for, but obviously the provisions made were far little compared to the number of pilgrims. The second issue was also in the matter of food. In a number of tents, it's also clear that the food has not been adequate and also has not been timely. First, on the issue of tents, the tent is the exclusive preserve of the government of Saudi Arabia. We had no way to expand it or to contract it. But we had their understanding that the tent is enough for all. So I must say that we are very disappointed that in the end, quite a number of pilgrims are left to stay outside the camp. In the matter of food too, we had made our reservation known early enough that we do not believe that they can exclusively handle the issue of catering for the pilgrims. They insisted that they have mega kitchen, they have their plan, and actually I remember that only 2 nights ago I had a meeting with them up to 2 a.m. for assurance. They said they have plan A, B and C, all geared to ensure that the pilgrims are fed. But obviously these plans are totally inadequate. Our own advice that we should join in also recommend some caterer. They didn't agree to this and we didn't force it on them since they said they have all the plans. But I must tell you that we have a meeting tonight. We have escalated our concern to the ministers of in the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah. We also have a meeting later tonight to review the situation with a view to finding quick solution so that the pilgrims, particularly in this kind of weather that we have now, will have the best of pilgrimage. Well, we cannot change them immediately now because it's like it could be worse. Because which service are we going to change now? When you say service provider, I mean to say that it is the company that is keeping us here is also the one in charge of our food. So if I decide to change now, I must weigh the options. I think it may not be the best, particularly at this moment that we are now, to say that we are changing. What we should rather do is to press that they improve the services, and where we think that they have not done so, to press for refund. But we have said time without number that refund is not our concern, because the pilgrims didn't come here because they want to be refunded. They came to have the best of facilities where they can worship their Creator. And we will try this evening to impress this on these people, and also on their government as well, so that a remedial measure can be done, inshallah, before tomorrow. Well, the medical people are still compiling their reports. We haven't met. We hope to meet. They themselves are also involved currently in managing pilgrims. And they have advised that we should drink a lot of water. We will have to look for measures to ensure that this is done. But like I did say, we have a meeting later tonight, actually after this interview, with the authority in order to escalate this situation.
So,
well, again, like I said, they are not our employees. We are going to. These are part of what we are going to discuss with the authorities. All the services are fully paid for. These were not even charges which were negotiated. It was charges which we had no choice but to pay. It was paid before service, and so they also assure us time without number that they are going to do their own bit. Apparently, their own bit is not enough for us.
So, please, can you let him go to attend this meeting so that we can find